Hello everyone, I just wanted to make a quick little update video, let everybody know what's been going on, why my content has been somewhat scarce lately, and why that might continue being the case for a while. Um, uh, I'm just going to go in, very briefly about Kappa. Um, I am probably going to make a separate video talking strictly about that, so I won't go too into detail about that here, but I will say that the Kappa situation probably doesn't affect me too hard, considering I've been scanning videos. There's actually a way to do that. There's a little add-on to YouTube. You can scan videos. I scanned all of mine. None of them are considered kid-friendly, so my channel being labeled as not kid-friendly, that is completely accurate, and Kappa probably won't be bothering me. They probably wouldn't be anyway, because the whole problem was that YouTube was giving targeted ads to kids, which is like completely illegal, so it's pretty justified that Kappa was actually doing what they were doing. But people do think they've been being a little too harsh about it, but I don't know. I will say, for one, I don't think it's as bad as everyone's making it out to be. I've been doing a lot of research and have come to that conclusion over time. It's amazing what can happen if you actually do a little fucking research and don't just, spout bullshit, but hey, I don't judge. Also, another reason that probably wouldn't have been an issue for me is because, again, targeted ads, I can't even get ads on my videos to begin with, so I think Kappa has a hell of a lot more to worry about than my shitty little channel. I'm good. So, that's all I want everyone to know, is that, I ain't going anywhere unless, there's an error in YouTube and my channel just randomly disappears, because that happens sometimes. Channels just fucking vanish and nobody knows why. And when, the creator in question is like, YouTube, what the fuck? And then YouTube's just like, I don't know. Fucking figure out yourself. I ain't helping you. Gee, thanks. Thanks, YouTube. You're so helpful. Anyway, enough on that. I'm okay. Should be, anyway. So yeah, like, basically, I can just keep doing what it is that I'm doing. Speaking of what I'm doing, and how I'm doing, I'm hanging in there. Anyway, I said that I was going to be making Christmas-related videos in December, and it currently is December. It's been December for a little while now, and no Christmas videos. No Christmas videos since the one I uploaded early. And that's because I have not been able to get the DLC for Soul Calibur 6net yet. Now, I could be, creative. I could, make my own Christmas outfits rather than just worry about the ones that are included in the DLC pack, but I would like my, Christmas creations to look as good as possible. And even if I have to stretch it out into January, I will do that if necessary, just so the characters will look good and not look like shit, which, I mean, they don't usually, but they could always look better. They could always look better, and that's what I'm going for. I'm going for making my characters look as good as possible, so I'm waiting till I can get this Soul Calibur 6 DLC, which actually features actual Christmas outfits, so I can make actually good Christmas characters that look better than they would otherwise. I'm not saying they'd look like actual shit. And, I mean, I like having a little bit of creativity in my stuff, but at the same time I want it to look good, and if there's just a straight up outfit in the game that looks good, don't have to alter it in any way, don't have to add stickers to it, don't have to fudge around with it in any way, good. Whatever. Less effort I have to put into the character to actually make it look good. That's fine by me. Okay? I like to make my characters look really good, and I will put a lot of effort into them if I have to, but if I don't, that's good too, because I'm a bit of a lazy fuck, to be honest. I'm a perfectionist, but I'm also lazy. And those two parts of me conflict with each other a lot. But whatever. Point is, haven't been able to get the DLC yet because I'm hurting on cash. Gonna need to wait till I get paid, which could be anywhere from now to 5 days from now. So it'll be soonish, hopefully. I hope so. Hopefully. Speaking of paychecks, haven't really gone into a whole lot of detail as to what my job even actually is. I am a caregiver. I take care of people for money. And I actually take care of my grandmother. We decided that, she was going to be my client. I do work with this, caregiver service that gets paid through the state, and then they pay me pretty much just whenever they damn well feel like it. There's no particular day I get paid. They're just like, you'll get it when you get it. Shut your face. It's like, well, gee, thanks. I don't even get to know when I get paid. I just get to fucking, get a notification one day and be like, oh, hey, yeah, your paycheck came. Cool. Anyway, yeah. And, yeah, I don't know why, but apparently not a lot of, clients with the caregiver service actually want male caregivers. They'd much rather have female caregivers. Nobody wants a male caregiver. So, but then, my grandmother's like, well, I need a caregiver. And I think my grandson would make a great caregiver. It's like, okay. I guess this will work out. It's somebody that I know. It's somebody that I'm comfortable around, and yeah. But, yeah, so I've been, I mean, there is a lot that she still can do on her own, but there's also a lot that she can't do on her own, and she also, she has COPD, she has trouble breathing, and she's in pain constantly, so anytime she tries to do anything, it's very painful for her, and she does need help. She definitely needs help doing things. More so than most people already would. So, I've been dealing with that for 2 years, and, it hasn't been the worst thing ever. There are definitely worse jobs I could take on, which, for me especially, involves dealing with people at all, because I have, like, massive social anxiety, to be honest. Like, massive social anxiety. I know on camera I might seem, fucking outgoing and like I just have the biggest fucking personality out there. That's just me on camera. Me on camera versus me in real life, that's two entirely different people. Like, what you see on camera versus what I'd actually be like if you met me in real life, you'd be like, is this even the same fucking person? This guy's like so shy and withdrawn and just so uncomfortable. Doesn't even seem like he's comfortable in his own damn skin. What is up with this guy? But yeah, that's definitely what I struggle with. So, you know, any job that would involve like social interaction, and I mean, you gotta do interviews too. You gotta do interviews to get a job, and just like somebody interviewing me and asking me questions, I'd just be like, I really don't want to be doing this right now. I would rather be doing literally anything else at the moment. Literally anything else. Like, I am terrified of human beings. I wish that was a joke. It's something I struggle with on a daily basis, but... Anyway, yeah, so this caregiver thing and me taking care of my grandmother, just, you know, not only for the money, but, you know, because she needs help, and just, you know, getting paid being a nice little bonus for doing something I would probably already be doing, whether I got paid or not, which is just helping my grandmother do things when she needs the help. This definitely works out. I take care of her, she gets the help she needs, and I get paid to do it, and can help pay bills and stuff too, so it definitely works out for the better. There is a bit of an add-on to that now, though, because my mom, she just recently moved here from Missouri, and she is partially blind, so she needs help too. So that is two people that are, you know, constantly in need of help because they can barely do things on their own. And that definitely does make it a lot more difficult than it would be otherwise for me to find the time to actually make a video, let alone one that took like actual time and effort. So, as much as I would like to, I probably won't be doing those skits too often anymore. You know, the ones where, you know, I have the Joker, and I have Sans, and I have me just being a weirdo on camera doing, you know, fun stuff, pretending to be something that I'm not. You know, characterizing myself. It's fun stuff. You know, it's probably the closest thing to being an actor that isn't actually being an actor. And I will admit my acting is goddamn terrible at times, but I do my best. And you know, it's just fun to do, and you know, some people enjoy them, so you know, I'm having fun and entertaining other people at the same time, which is what YouTube's all about. If you don't like doing what you're doing, then why do it in the first place? But yeah, I probably won't be able to do that nearly as much as I was for a while there, because there was a brief moment when I was doing those skits nearly every day, and the ideas just kept flooding in, and I was having a lot of fun doing it, and it was kind of a passion project, but I'll still do them if I can, but it's going to be much harder to find the time to actually do it between, you know, a grandmother who is, you know, having trouble breathing and constantly in pain, and a mother who is partially blind, and them both needing help quite a bit. And whenever I do have actual free time, I would rather just spend it mostly playing video games, watching movies, whatever it is I like to do on my spare time. And I don't need any more, like, added stress. So, taking care of them, and then using my free time to make just fuck tons of videos all the time. I'd barely have any time for myself, and I would probably go actually insane. So, best not to spread myself too thin. So, yeah. I will try to do more, like, character tutorials, and character battles are still on the table. Although, definitely going to take it easy on the requests, which I have already been doing. I don't do requests nearly as often as I used to, and it's because I really didn't want that to be, like, my sole focus, was just doing requests and hardly ever actually doing videos that are, like, my idea, something that I came up with, which I think the whole point of a YouTube channel, for the most part, is, like, creativity, and, you know, doing, like, whenever I create characters in Soul Calibur 6, it's, you know, to be creative, which I can still be creative. You know, somebody just, you know, gives me ideas, and I can try to make the characters as good as possible. That is, you know, nice, and I don't, you know, always have my own ideas. Sometimes I struggle with that, but whenever I do have my own ideas, I don't really always feel like I can actually put those into motion. Like, whenever I have an idea for a Soul Calibur 6 battle, I'm often struggling. I'm like, okay, so should I go with this idea that I have, or should I just do this person's request so they'll stop bugging me? And it fucking stresses me out. It really does. So I didn't want, you know, I no longer. It's not that I won't do requests. It's that I won't do requests as much, and that definitely won't be the sole focus of my channel. That never was supposed to be the case. That just eventually became what I did because, you know, once you take on one request from a person, they expect you to take on another request, and then other people start flooding in. They're like, oh, this person takes on requests. I'm gonna have fun with this guy. Stop. Just stop. Ghost Hero, you're good. I mean, you know, you still support everything I do. So I think you've earned requests. Like you've earned them through kindness and support. But everyone else who just kind of throws requests out there and fuck you guys. Like not seriously, but still, no. Just no. Anyway, enough rambling on. I think I've said about all I really feel I need to say in regards to everything that's been going on. Still probably mostly just going to be taking it easy, but just know that there will be content, just not nearly as much. So, with all that said, I'll see you guys in the next video, whenever that may be. Could be today, could be tomorrow, could be a month from now. Who friggin' knows? Yeah. Bye-bye. Have